waking me again from slumber. Wait, you're not the old man. No, you're not of this world, are you? It's been a while since I've been called from the depths of my slumber. Sadly, all of my questions for these last 100 years have been used up. Oh, right, you would know so little about that. Well, I could explain the rules, but what would be the fun in that? Well, since the old man doesn't seem to be around, take a seat, sit for a spell, and I'll tell you a story about a world of dust, grim mystery, and magic. My name is Jinn, the relic of knowledge, and I shall be your guide. Close your eyes, concentrate, and walk with me now through the haze of my all-knowing sight to what was and what will be. Join me now, a spectator, as we walk through Remnant. Legend stories scattered in time, told by history, destruction and rhyme. Heroes and villains and fading lore, they forgot what they were fighting for. From dust they rose, with hearts so bold, in lands where the shadows took hold. Born into a world without reprieve, but strong enough to still believe. Darkness came with teeth and claws, no gods to pity, no cause to pause. Yet in the black, they sparked a light, and dared to dream and dared to fight. Remnants of light that carry on through shattered peace and breaking dawn. With dust in hand, they forge their way. No time forgets, they speak their name. When shadows rise to drown the soul, even the smallest spark makes them whole. Remnants of light don't fade away, they are the hope that finds its way. Creatures of grim with no remorse, built from chaos, a soulless force. But passion burned and wisdom grew, and life returned where darkness flew. Civilizations rise and fall, still they carve a meaning through it all. A fleeting breath, a fragile gleam, still they reach beyond the dream. Prepare their guards, raise every wall, yet strength alone won't save them all. The brightest lights will one day dim, but in their wake a song begins. Remnant. Let their songs begin. Don't look so surprised. Remnant is a world of color, where the people give their children names hoping to instill within them a vibrancy worthy of notice. Or at least, that's how it used to be. Once upon a time. Well, I suppose that's of very little consequence to you. Now, isn't it? In any case, I could start at the very beginning. But as I said, I'm all out of questions to answer for you. You're on my time now, my little mortal. And wouldn't you know it, time is a very fleeting thing for the likes of you humans. It was the same for them. All of them, humans and faunus, grasping, clinging on to their most deepest desire. A desire that, well, wouldn't you like to know? I think it would be best to begin not with the old man. No, not him. But rather, with a girl. Yes. A girl named Ruby Rose. A pathetic little thing, really. I should feel sorry for her, but I am not like you mortals. Emotions are, for me at least, somewhat useless. Listen to her beginning in this tale of mine, and remember, my silly little mortal, nothing is as it seems. Now listen close to the soul that cries out in the night atop a hillside upon her mother's grave. Ruby stands alone, the winds are light. At her mother's grave, her heart feels tight. A quiet moment, a whispered prayer. Her thoughts with her mother lost in the air. She turns to leave her heart heavy with loss, but the woods grow darker, a sudden cost. The Beowulfs come, shadows in the night. Ruby readies herself for the coming fight. Swift as a breeze with deadly grace, Ruby's ready to set the pace. With crescent rose, she fights the night. A huntress rising full of might. Ruby Rose, watch her fight against the Beowulfs through the night. With crescent rose, she'll take the lead. A warrior spirit, a heart that's free. Ruby Rose, she stands her ground. With every strike, they all fall down. world will know. A huntress rising, a future clear. Ruby Rose is ready to persevere.
That's right, my little mortal. Ruby Rose, a young girl, lost her mother as a child. Well, I could explain the details of that, but all will be revealed in due time. So then, let's see. Hunters. Yes, on the topic of them. You see, they battle dark creatures, terrible blights upon Remnant, the scourge that walk the lands. Yes, they are evil, vile creatures, hunting, hungering for the souls of mortals like yourself. Hunters battle them, often at the expense of their own souls. And as for Ruby, she wished to become one. But she is not the only soul in this tale. Deep in the snowy north, there is another with the ambition to be a huntress. An heiress. A snooty little slip of a thing, really. Or at least that's how she started. Honestly, mortals are so easily offended. You wonder about her, do you? Yes, I can tell that you do. Well then, let's set the stage. Quite literally in her case. The girl came from money, from power, and of course, she is a special soul, born with a family semblance that passes across the generations. The Schnee semblance is a power rare to those of humanity. A curious thing, but oh, now it seems I've gotten ahead of myself. Listen to her tale. My little mortal, hear her anguish. Listen to her plea. And most of all, absorb the wisdom she's about to bestow. Her semblance is a strange thing, but I'll let her speak for herself. Follow me to her memory. Her first true battle. A test that would ultimately shape her, guide her, to a fate she couldn't have predicted. Yes, with her, let's start there. Shall we? Listen now to the heart and soul of Weiss Schnee.
In the silence, I stand alone, a stage of steel, a world unknown. The echo calls, the battle near, a shadow rises, drawing near. I dance with fate, my sword in hand, a fleeting dream. I make my stand, each step a glyph, a trace of light. I'll pierce the dark, I'll win this fight. No one to save, no place to run. The night approaches, the fight's begun. In this empty space I carve my name, I take control, I end the game. Into the light I claim my power, a dance of dust, this is my hour. My heart's metallic, fierce and bright. I swallow the night, I end the fight. In silence I stand and the echoes die. I take what's mine beneath the sky. Mertonoster sings its sharp refrain, a fencer's grace, no time to feign. With every thrust, with every twist, the night shall fall, cease to exist. I call the dust, I call the flame, a swirl of power none can tame. A blade of ice, a swirl of snow. In me the night shall fall below. No mercy now, turning back. I face the storm, I won't be cracked. In my control, the world is still. I wield the power of my will. Into the light, I claim my power. A dance of dust, this is my hour. My heart's metallic, fierce and bright. I swallow the night, I end the fight. In silence I stand, and the echoes die. I take what's mine beneath the sky. In the depths of the void, I take you in, every piece of you, where shadows begin. Not a single foe is left to roam. I make their power my own. Into the light I claim my power. A dance of dust, this is my hour. My heart's metallic, fierce and bright. I swallow the night, I end the fight. In silence I stand, and the echoes die. I take what's mine beneath the sky. No foe remains, no battle cried. In this empty room I stand inside. I am the storm, I am the night. And when the silence falls, I'm in the light.
You see it now, I hope. The power of the Schnee semblance. Able to cut Grim down and take that power within them. Able to summon them. Well, if you do not understand yet, you will one day, I assure you. Well now, I know that mortals are curious, but you seem even more curious than the ones I usually encounter. In any case, RWBY and Weiss have fates that cross and become one. However, hunters tend to work in partnerships, teams. Well, I don't expect you to understand the blight of the grim, the danger. No, not yet. I would be remiss, though, if I did not continue introducing you to these souls properly. You will come to understand this world of mine. This I promise you. But first, we should step away from humanity for a moment. There are two types of people, as I've said. Humans. Well, no need to explain about humanity. However, you know nothing of faunus. I'll bet my entire being on that. They are creatures like humans, but they are not entirely so. They keep traits. Animal traits that harken back to the gods of old. Is that too much too soon? Oh, you silly little mortal. Oh, alright, no need to twist up my chains. There is a faunus who you should meet. This soul is a tormented one. Sad, guilty, her name is Blake Belladonna. Gaze upon her now. Listen to her words. Her story about the deed she regrets the most.
That night on the train I ran away, under the cover of darkness where shadows lay. I thought I could escape what I had done, but the past still haunts me and it weighs a ton. I thought I was fighting for something true, but my hands are stained by the things I knew. I turned a blind eye to the hurt he caused. Now I stand here with the truth as my loss. What was I really fighting for? Was it worth the cost? What's at the core? I let them fall, I turned away. Now I'm lost in the guilt with no words to say. I thought I was doing what I had to do, but the lies I believed cut straight through. Adam's rage, a storm I couldn't see. Now I know the damage, now it's haunting me. I turned away from the light I once knew, chose a darker path, now I'm consumed. My choices echo, they still ring loud. A part of me is lost and I'm wrapped in a shroud. What was I really fighting for? Was it worth the cost? What's at the core? I let them fall, I turned away. Now I'm lost in the guilt with no words to say. Now I'm standing here with blood on my hands, wondering how I let it slip through my plans. I ran from my past, but it never left. Now all I have is regret, I'm bereft. What was I really fighting for? Was it worth the cost? What's at the core? I let them fall, I turned away. Now I'm lost in the guilt with no words to say. I thought I was strong, but I was wrong. Now I'm lost in the shadows where I don't belong. I ran away from the truth I couldn't bear, but the guilt stays with me forever there.
And there you have it, Blake's tale of regret and remorse. A partnership broken by far too many things. Now then, for all the darkness, do not forget, there must also be light. And as for Blake's fate, it is not so dark a tale, but you must wait for that. Yes, indeed. You must wait because, you see, there is still one soul left of particular merit. One I would be remiss not to address. Do I look like a plaything to you? Stop rattling my chains. Sit down, mortal. Heed my words. Are you quite finished? Goodness, you're worse than the little speed demon in red. I was going to speak of the old man, his current state of being, and his little blonde-haired, green-eyed witch that follows him about. Lonely heart that she is, but no matter. That can wait. You should know this. Hunters usually work in teams of 4 when they are young. Youthful souls need a team to depend on. I have given you 3 of them so far. But there is in fact a fourth. There is a blonde beauty, a soul as wild as the fires that burn homes, reducing them to ash. A temperamental soul, a pained soul. A cheery demeanor is her power, but let it be known. This girl, she has a fury about her too, a fury that burns deeply, lost and confused. Broken soul, broken heart, broken home. Yang Xiao Long. She searches for her mother in places she ought never to go. Her part in this tale begins at a bar, where she searches, seeking out a mother who long ago abandoned her as a mere babe. Full of passion, ever so kind, but never to be crossed. She is the half-sister of Ruby Rose. Feel her tempest, her winds, her rage, but more so, feel her heart that beats with ferocious might, and listen to her soul's embittered plight.
She's tearing down the streets, the engines roar. A blazing beauty, she's ready for war. Pulls up to the curb, slams the brakes tight, throws off her helmet, sets the world alight. With hair like fire, she's ready to show. The storm's just started, here she goes. Struts through the door like she owns the place. A smirk on her lips, fire in her face. She steps to the bar, cocky grin on her face. Orders a drink with an umbrella in place. She's the blaze of the dragon, lighting up the night. Fists of fury, she's ready for the fight. With ember silica strapped to her arm, she'll blast you away with her fiery charm. She's the blaze of the dragon, hear her call. One punch is all it takes to make them fall. When the flames ignite, you better stand clear. Yang's on fire and she's bringing the fear. Looking for answers, she won't back down. Junior's got the info, but he's standing his ground. She won't take no for an answer tonight. A fight for the truth, she's ready to ignite. With ember silica, she's breaking the floor. One punch, one blast, and they'll beg for more. The battle's on, you better beware. Yang's on the hunt, and she's bringing the flare. Watch her bring the heat, the battle's begun. The dragon's unleashed, there's nowhere to run. She's the blaze of the dragon, lighting up the night. Fists of fury, she's ready for the fight. With ember silica strapped to her arm, she'll blast you away with her fiery charm. She's the blaze of the dragon, hear her call. One punch is all it takes to make them fall. When the flames ignite, you better stand clear. Yang's on fire and she's bringing the fear. She's got the power, she's got the might. Like a comet, she'll burn through the night. With every strike, the world will know Yang's the one who steals the show. She's the blaze of the dragon, lighting up the night. Fist of fury, she's ready for the fight. With ember silica strapped to her arm, she'll blast you away with her fiery charm. She's the blaze of the dragon, hear her call. One punch is all it takes to make them fall. When the flames ignite, you better stand clear. Yang's on fire and she's bringing the fear. Yeah! She's the blaze of the dragon. With a punch that lands, Junior's flying through, smashing through the window. Out cold he flew, landing on the streets. No one hears him scream. Yang's got the fight, but not the answer she dreams. She walks away, her search far from done, looking for her mother, the hunt still on.
Ah, yes, so Yang seeks out her mother. But that night she had no luck at all. Such a shame, what a pity. Yet she is the fourth. In those moments for Ruby Rose, why Schnee, Blake Belladonna, and Yang Xiao Long, fate would set forth its master plan. Well, if you believe in fate, that is. These four girls would one day become a team of huntresses, the likes of which Remnant had never seen before. Satisfied now? I would hope so. You mere mortals are so very curious. In any case, I grow tired, weary. The old man still he has not come. And as for you, there is so much you still do not know. Well, I suppose I truly can't blame you for that. Leave me to my slumber for now. Be gone with you and let me rest. Oh, don't you worry. I'm not going anywhere. And when you come to seek me out again, I shall be here to continue my tale. But for now, time ticks onward for you. Yes, your life is a precious commodity, and each moment that passes is a moment you shall never get back. You must not waste it by listening to my blathering. Goodbye, my curious little mortal. Just call my name and I will hear it echo across the distance. And I shall answer.
Hey everyone, it's Kern here. Well, obviously, it's not really me talking. Just like this fan series, I've narrated this using generative artificial intelligence. I hate the sound of my actual voice, but you can hear me talking in any of the archived live stream footage on the channel. Or you could just check out our Twitch channel. It's in the links down in the info box thingy. Anyway, as you know by now, I am a huge fan of the RWBY series, and this is a fan project to pay respect and love to a fandom I've been involved with since the series came out. If you haven't seen the show, you really should. This, of course, should be treated more like a fan fiction, rather than anything else. A musical fan fiction. But a fan fiction nonetheless. All of the lyrics are written by me for each and every song, and the spoken parts are written by me as well. The only thing that is AI is the music and the singing voices. But it's not like I can hire any voice actors to do a fan project. Have you seen the size of this channel? Yeah, not happening. So, this is the best I can do. This, of course, is going to be an imperfect project for all kinds of reasons. I don't claim to be a master at video editing or sound design. Or, well, anything really. However, when I first began writing fan songs on this channel, I did it with the intention to make a fan fiction out of it. This would be part one of that project. It is, for better and for much worse, a flawed product, because clearly AI itself is flawed, imperfect, and forever changing swiftly. Either way, I hope you love this project for what it is, and forgive it for all it can't ever possibly be. My love for the RWBY series is very deep in spite of the fact that it has many flaws. That's part of the reason I love it, actually. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this first chapter of a walk through Remnant. This has been Kern of the Demented Ferrets. where stupidity is at its finest and level grinds are par for the course. Please check out our other content below and consider leaving a like on the video. If you really want to support the projects Kresh and I do. And to be honest, there are a lot of them. You can support us on Patreon. The link is also in the box thingy. With that said, see you next time, everyone.